Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. So it's just been announced by the New Orleans Pelicans that they are completely cleaning house. Like, everybody is going to be on the trade block for the Pelicans. So for today's video, we are going to be doing a total Pelicans rebuild. So what I did is I already did my favorite Anthony Davis trade. The reason I did that is because if you try to trade him via like proposed trade or trade finder in 2K, you get like 2 trade offers, one being like Ben Simmons and Jimmy Butler. We know that's not gonna happen. So I looked at some different trades out there that were being like realistically offered up and did my favorite one out there, man. We're going to continue this rebuild and train everybody else away. So the trade I did this with was the Boston Celtics. And hold up there, man. I know you go into the comment section saying that the Boston Celtics cannot trade for Anthony Davis. Well, we are going to assume this is a perfect world and that Kyrie Irving decided to opt into his contract, into his extension, because that's the only thing that's holding it back. So if he does that, then the Celtics are fair game to trade for Anthony Davis. So we're going to assume that happened. But as far as the trade, you guys can see the players on the team now. Al Horford, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown, and plus the Kings' first-round pick in exchange for Anthony Davis. I think that definitely gets it done. Al Horford there mainly for salary reasons, just because he does have $28.93 million. You also get Jaylen Brown, who would have a chance on a new franchise to be like the guy out there, plus Jason Tatum, who's already gone on the record to say that he would trade himself for Anthony Davis. So yes, it is going to take a few players here to get that done. I know Celtic fans probably want to believe that they could trade, Aaron Baines and Terry Rozier for Anthony Davis, but that's just not how it is, guys, plain and simple. So you look over here at the Celtics roster, and you're looking at Anthony Davis at center, point guard Kyrie Irving. It allows Gordon Hayward to now be the starting full-time small forward, Marcus Morris at power forward, and Marcus Smart at center. So that team for them is looking pretty damn good. Plus, you also get the security of locking up Kyrie Irving, which makes it worth it right there. Bench unit is still great for them, although I do think I'm going to put Tice at the power forward position for them. I know he's got 83-point shot. Just I want to get their roster going for them too, so that way everything looks good there. But yeah, man, this is a Pelicans rebuild. So as of right now, this is like part one of the trade, is having Jason Tatum out there. Also, of course, like Jaylen Brown. But that's just the beginning, guys. We got plenty more trades to be happening out here. So the first guy we're going to look at is probably a trade for Julius Randle. See what we can get for him. I do personally like him a lot. I don't totally understand why he's on the trade block, but I guess he is for whatever reason. So we are going to offer up him in a trade with Drew Holiday. Not going to do any draft picks because the team is in a rebuild mode, and see what this gets us. So Jimmy Butler, JJ Redick, we got Chris Middleton. Would definitely want some young assets out there to get this done. This trade's actually not too bad. I would like to get like our center of the future. Here we get Jaren Jackson and Mike Conley. I mean, getting Jaren Jackson would be pretty nice. And plus having Mike Conley locked up at point guard for the next few seasons would be pretty damn great. I actually like that trade a lot right there. Josh Richardson, Hassan Whiteside, Donovan Mitchell, and Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, guys. Utah Jazz is not all about that life. Marvin Bagley, Kevin Knox, Enes Kanter, Vucevic, Aaron Gordon, Dennis Smith, Harrison Barnes. Ooh, that is a nice trade. Because, of course, like, Julius was supposed to sign with the Dallas Mavericks. They also get Drew Holiday out there. We get our future point guard, Dennis Smith, and Harrison Barnes. Here we get D'Lo, another very solid trade. Andre Drummond and Reggie Jackson. I mean, Reggie Jackson would suck, but I mean, it's only for 2 seasons. And plus, getting Andre Drummond for like the center of the future of this team would be pretty damn nice. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Ryan Anderson. I don't really see that happening. Paul George, Steven Adams. Also a very nice trade, but we don't really need that position all that much. So, yeah, some really solid trades here to work with. I feel like Jaren Jackson, Mike Conley, this one kind of makes the most sense. Just for getting like Jaren Jackson at only 19 and getting a solid guy in Mike Conley for a bit. And then, of course, the Grizzlies, I mean, they get the second-round pick. They get Julius Randle, and they get Drew Holiday, which would be a nice little younger piece for them out there. So I'm going to go with this trade right here, guys. There was a ton of great ones out there, but I'm trying to think long-term for this team. That's the mindset we need to have. And then, yeah, next up, I think I'm going to probably trade away Mirotic. Not quite sure what for yet. Yeah, we're going to trade Mirotic next. And, yeah, no draft picks this time. I think just offer him up. Would like to get our center of the future. I think that's definitely a lookout here for us. So going to be looking for our center of the future. Hopefully it's something, hopefully get somebody pretty solid out there, but no promises with that. Or even a draft pick. Here's a top 10 protected. I mean, I really don't want that. Plus, sending him back to the Bulls does not make much sense. 2021 draft pick, Marcus Smart, Robert Williams. Shea Gilgeous, also not bad. Get Drew Holiday back. Ooh, John Collins and Alex Len. I like that a lot. Hassan Whiteside, if he was like 5 years younger, I would have definitely done that trade. A top 10 protected pick again. Just a regular 2019 pick with the Lakers. Vucevic, it's only 28. DeAndre Jordan. Ooh, Jared Allen is 81 overall. You know what, man? I feel like Jared Allen is... Steven Adams also very nice, but a little expensive for my taste for this specific rebuild. I think I'm going to go with Jared Allen and develop him to be like our starting center. Do have to give him a top 3 protected 2020 first draft pick, but I expect this team to be pretty solid by then, so not going to worry too much about that. And then, you know, Jared Allen will come off the bench for right now, while Al Horford will be the starter for this season. So, you know, we got ourselves a nice, like, point guard that is going to not really get us over the edge here, but just be a beacon of consistency for the time being. We got Jason Tatum out there. We got Jaylen Brown, Jaren Jackson, Al Horford for now. Bench unit, it's decent. Nothing, you know, too crazy. I think I'm going to put Etwan Moore at the backup shooting guard position. Although he was another player that was offered up, but he's only, I believe, on it's on a 2-year deal, so he'll be a nice, you know, just like shooting guard to have just for right now. But I love the direction of this team. I love having this for our big 3 going forward. I love having Jared Allen going to be in starting the lineup pretty damn soon here. And I also like that this team is good. I don't think they're going to win a championship anytime soon, but we might even get a very solid draft pick. We got that Kings draft pick, which could always be great. So let's go ahead, guys, simulate this first NBA season and see hopefully how bad this team can really do. Okay, so a record of 36-45, plus we beat the Kings, so hopefully they did not make the playoffs, so that will be another lottery pick for us. Former game against the Warriors, finished with an L on the season. Absolutely perfect. And we got Giannis' MVP, Luka Doncic, Rookie of the Year, Dennis Schroeder, 6-man, Anthony Davis, Defensive Player on the Celtics, Buddy Hield, Most Improved, Mike Bunhauser as Coach of the Year. And here's everything else, All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. I don't think any of our players made that at all. But, yeah, we have the Kings are not in the playoffs. We're not in the playoffs. That means 2 lottery picks for us. Boston Celtics, meanwhile, get the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference. So let's go to the player stats and really see how both of these teams did out there in their respected right. Mike Conley, 19.6 assists out there. I'm still debating if I actually want to just trade him away in the offseason. I could very well do that. That trade was mostly to get Jaren Jackson. But we got Tatum at 17.6 rebounds. Jaren at 13 points, 5 rebounds. Al Horford at 12 and 7. Plus, I don't remember if the NBA draft comes first or free agency, because it would be nice if Al Horford, he might actually have a player option. So if he opted in ahead of time, then it would be nice to try to package Al Horford and Mike Conley away over for some sort of like draft pick or young asset, something like that, which still might very well be the move. Yeah, I actually did not show the player stats either for the Boston Celtics. So you guys want to see that too. See how Anthony Davis actually played out there for his new team. So he is at 25 points, 12 rebounds. Kyrie at 25 and 7. That team is looking absolutely elite out there. Gordon Hayward still is not really like, come on, man. We all know Gordon Hayward could potentially still score 20 points per game. It's just, I feel like he's in a logjam at the front court position, and it's kind of hurting his confidence out there. But here we go. Simulated playoffs. Maybe the Boston Celtics win it all, and it's a win-win situation for everybody. But in the meantime, I do want to know in the comment section below, like, what is your optimal trade for Anthony Davis, as my Pistons just blew a 3-1 lead against the Boston Celtics? But it looks like Toronto might end up winning it all still. And yeah, they beat the Boston Celtics 4-1, so they still got some more work to do out there themselves, as we are about to go into this offseason. Indiana Pacers without Oladipo got to the Eastern Conference Finals, so good for them. But we do have the Toronto Raptors winning it all. I've also heard trade packages involving Pascal Siakam for Anthony Davis and other players, of course. But here we go, man. We are going to go to the staff signing first, see if we can get ourselves a better head coach, because Alvin Gentry just simply not going to get it done. Not a lot of good coaches offered up out there, though. So I think I'm going to go with, you know what, man? I'm going to go with Sam I Am Cassell. Give E.T. A chance to be a coach out here, man. And he's thinking about it, and he signs. Very good. Okay, yeah, NBA draft. So unfortunately, you know, Al Horford is not going to be able to accept before ahead of time here. But we do have, I don't know what pick we actually have. Let's go to our first pick. We have the 3rd pick in the draft. Definitely not a bad route to start off with this rebuild. Choose prospect as far as players available. We do have RJ Barrett. Not really a position we absolutely need, though, which that does kind of suck. I think I'm going to do a trade of this 3rd pick and try to trade up for John Morant. Maybe even toss in Mike Conley to sweeten the pot, see if that gets it. Ooh, it does. Boy, does that sweeten that pot. You know what? This actually kind of sucks, though, because, like, Jaylen Brown is going to the bench. unless I do Jaren Jackson at center. But no, man, Jaylen Brown is only one trade offered for us, man. But I cannot simply say no to this. This is too good to pass up. Jaylen Brown might just be a 6-man on the team. It sucks to suck, bro, but that's just kind of how it has to be out here. There's no way I'm passing up on that trade, man. That trade was too good. Too good. Yeah, we actually still have this 11th pick right here. So we got Nazir Little available, Kevin Porter, Romeo Langford. Let me go to overalls. I might just go with the best overall available. Yeah, use Kevin Porter at shooting guard and then probably put Jaylen Brown as a backup small forward. It's the best I got, guys. I mean, I'm trying to rebuild the team. You know, I know you don't want to hurt players' feelings and things like that, but you can't get caught up in your feelings. I could get caught up in winning, and that's exactly what we're trying to do out here. So we got both these guys: instant offense, instant defense, instant playmaking, and then Al Horford instantly gonna piss me off, man, accepting that player option. But that's okay. I mean, I'm okay with using Jarrett Allen off the bench for another season anyway. Should probably be fine. Let's go. Allen Williams. I'll offer him the qualifying offer. Can't promise he'll play all that much. But as far as players available, like, there's not too much going on this season, guys. And we got our team's good to go. I think I might go for like a JaMychal Green just for the bench unit. And yeah, we can get him back. We are going to have to get a backup point guard. I wasn't really sold on getting Elfrid Payton back all that much anyway, so I'm fine with that. Let's get on a moratorium. And as far as backup point guards, we got like Sean Livingston. I know that rank's probably going to go down, so we might have to make some sort of trade to get things going. Besides for that, though, guys, the team is looking extra crispy. Let's go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is the team as of right now. Ja Morant at point guard, Devin Booker at shooting guard, Jason Tatum at the 3 spot, Jaren Jackson at the 4, and Jarrett Allen at the 5. Bench unit, Al Horford. So we are going to elect with Jarrett Allen over Al Horford in this case. Jaylen Brown going to small forward, JaMychal Green at the 4 spot. Then we got Kevin Porter at the shooting guard. And we still need to, I guess Sean Livingston is still a 75 overall, so he'll be fine for a backup point guard spot for us. And yeah, we're going to go with the 10-man rotation. Once again, I still feel bad about Jaylen Brown, but I mean, this is a very nice veteran bench to have right here. And the team's good to go. Like, this team, I don't think they can win a championship quite yet, but they're definitely on their way to do so because Ja is only 20, Devin's only 22, Jason's 21, 20 right there, and 21. So, I mean, this team could be around for the next literally like 12 years. So let's go ahead, guys, simulate this second NBA season, see just how dominant this Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, Ja Morant team can really be. So a record of 55-26. I will say, you know, going into, what was that, the second season since I guess this is really the first full season without Anthony Davis, 55 wins. I'm pretty sure that's better than AD ever did on the Pelicans. So 56 wins to be exact, and being the Lakers, although LeBron James gained MVP. Zion Williamson, Rookie of the Year. Boban Marjanovic as 6-man. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player for the Celtics. Victor Oladipo, Most Improved, and Nick Nurse, Coach of the Year. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. No Pelicans making that, but, you know, this team doesn't really have, like, that one superstar all that much. It's more so just a team filled with really, really, really good players as we do get the first seed in the Western Conference. That would be, like, the story of the century if this were to happen. Player stats on the season. Booker at 24 points, 6 assists, 19-8 for Ja Morant. We got Jason Tatum at 15 points, 7 rebounds. Jaren Jackson at 12-6. Jarrett Allen, very solid center numbers out there. And then the bench unit, really, that was the game changer, guys. Like, our stars was great, but we had reserves that came to this team, and they just absolutely just helped take over and take this team to the next level. So first round, we do have the OKC Thunder. And by the way, guys, can I just point something out? Over on my Twitter account, at KrispyFlakes2K, somebody just tweeted me saying that if the Thunder find a way to get AD without trading Westbrook, Paul George, and Steven Adams, and they are going to be the favorite in the West. That's like saying the Warriors are going to dominate if they can find a way to get AD without trading away Curry, Thompson, Durant, Green, and Cousins. And, like, that's just not going to happen. I don't understand tweets like that sometimes. But simulate current round, see how this goes. Damn, dude, I swear. Yo, what if we get Pelicans versus the Celtics? And what the fuck? Oh my God. Really, bro? We the first seed. Oh my God, yo, okay, there comes a point where you guys all gotta stop putting up the bitch ass, just like respecting numbers out there and actually go out there and somebody take over the damn game. Oh my God, dude, we just lost in the first round. We got upset by the 8 seed OKC Thunder. I was just talking trash about them, and here we are now, so that's fantastic, man. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. Oh, well, what can you do? You know, I'm going to do one more season, I think. But I think it's going to get to the point, because Jason Tatum might need to get paid now, which that could be interesting, because Devin Booker's got quite a bit of money. So we're not going to have Al Horford anymore either. So maybe we got like bird rights on it as the Lakers get the final laugh and win the championship against the Toronto Raptors. Let's go straight to rookie signings. Not really going to worry too much about that. Just free agency, we got to worry about getting some of our players back. And we get Mac McClung. Let's add the GOAT to the team out here, man. Pretty sure that guy's like really good at like dunking and basketball in general, which makes sense. He's in the NBA. So we get 3 of our big time pieces back on team options. That is fantastic. Fantastic news. Trayvon Blewett, sure, why not? Jaylen Brown. Blewett is not a great last name. Moratorium period. So, as far as players on our team, Al Horford and Jaylen Brown. Oof. Yo, I'm gonna try to get both back. I don't know if it's gonna happen though, guys. We gotta toss these guys some money out there. And not to mention, in Jaylen Brown's case, like, it's essentially going to be getting him back, but to be on the bench. So, I'm going to do it, though. I mean, I'm going to do it. It's all for it their ways. Yeah, looks like we got both the guys back out there. But I mean, like, long term, I don't know how much that's actually going to hurt us. Jahlil Okafor, don't really need him back. Although, you know what? I like what he's been doing out there for the Pelicans. So I'm going to bring him back on the team anyway, man. I'm going to bring him back anyway. Backup point guard. What about like Tyler Johnson would actually be kind of cool. Throw him a little contract here, although it was kind of a bitch-ass contract, which he's pretty used to getting at this point. But besides for that, man, I think we're pretty much good to go. Let's just go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so here is the team for the third and final season. We got Ja, Devin, Jason, Jaren, and Jarrett. Off the bench, we do have Jaylen Brown yet again with Al Horford, Kevin Porter, who is now at 80 overall, 79 overall, JaMychal Green, and Tyler Johnson for the backup point guard spot. Team looks fantastic, guys. Not really much more to say besides that. We're going to go with the balanced one right here. We still got Sam Cassell as our head coach. Let's go ahead and simulate this third season. I mean, we were the first place last year, ended up losing to the damn 8th seed OKC Thunder, so we got to do better than that. So 60-21 this time around. One more game against the Spurs. I swear, man, I want to at least get to the Western Conference Finals with this team out there. We built a freaking stud-ass team, bro. MVP is Giannis. Anthony Edwards, Rookie of the Year on my Detroit Pistons. You know what, man? Welcome to the squad. Jarrett Culver as 6-man. You ever have Culvers, like the burger place? Pretty damn solid. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player. Michael Porter Jr., Most Improved. Good for him. And Sam I Am Cassell. 61-21 Coach of the Year, man. That's what I'm talking about. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third, with John Morant actually making that. So we got some older players on this team. We got like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. One of those guys have not made the All-NBA team yet, but that's all right. Player stats on the season. We got Devin Booker at 23.6 assists. Jai at 21-9. Yeah, that's really good. Jason at 16-6. Jaren Jackson at 13-7. Jarrett Allen, a near double-double. I love the shot blocking and steals out there too. Bench unit was absolutely fantastic. No complaints there. And the Celtics are the second seed while we are the first seed. Here we go, man. Simulate current round against the Memphis Grizzlies. See how this goes for us. So far, so good. I really want to see the Boston Celtics in the finals. It's just how it has to be, man. I want to see that so bad. But we do have Golden State, so that's not great. Looks like we got Isaiah Thomas went to the Grizzlies. Devin Booker 27-3-6 in the closeout. 26-12 for John Morant. 24 for Jason Tatum. Next up, Golden State. Come on, guys. Please get past Golden State. You guys can do it. You guys can do it. You guys are capable. You guys are independent. You guys are great at basketball. And you guys are bitch asses. Y'all just lost 4 games to 2, man. I mean, the point of rebuilding is to either win a championship or set the team up for a nice future. Despite losing in the second round to a very experienced Golden State Warriors team, in the end of the day, man, it's like the team is still set up for great success. So there's no complaints there. And we do have the Boston Celtics against the Lakers, ironically, here in the NBA Finals. LeBron against Anthony Davis. Simulate current round, and we have the Boston Celtics getting the final laugh of the video. Anthony Davis. You know what, man? Give it up for the brow right there, guys. Give it up for the bitch-ass brow right there. That's a good way to end the video. Celtics get their championship, and the Pelicans get the first seed in a very, very solid core going forward. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel,